you're gonna have, yeah, some kind of freedom.
Okay.
Hello, we can. Oh my god, man! Fuck. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm not showing my screen. I'm not showing my screen. Oh my god. Sorry, chat. I actually looked into my chat just to know whether I'm fucking up somewhere. Oh, alright. Aphelios, Lulu into...
These are all low master tier games.
Yeah. I mean, this game I'm very happy because I'm playing Aphelios Lulu and enemy has Morgana, the most useless champ in the entire game. Like, Morgana is only good against one thing in game, and that's engage. Against any enchanter, it's hard losing. So, in this game, I have the mindset of, if I just don't troll, I will automatically win, you know? They have no threat on you, basically. The entire team has no threat on you. You have Cleanse against TF, you have Cleanse against their Exhaust, Cleanse against Karma Cure, and the rest is useless, and you have Lulu for that, right? So, again, bot lane is double range versus double range, like both supports are range. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, who takes the push wins the lane, almost.
Yeah, so in loading screen, I'm basically thinking about how I can contest the push, how I can get myself a good chance to contest the push. Well, here, you're playing Aphelios into Kai'Sa. Aphelios a lot of the times can struggle with level 1 push because you only have your auto attacks, he has his Q ability. But that doesn't mean that you have to like concede it already. Like level 1, if you play well with your Lulu, you can actually get it by like trying to all in the enemy, you know, with having higher range and Lulu Q. So in this game, it's good. You take this bush. You take this bush. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have to be careful for one thing though. When you both run into this bush like this, you need to think about if you win 2v2 level 1, just like this, you know.
Yeah.
I think here you don't, because they have Morgana Q into Kai'Sa Q into Kai'Sa has Hail of Blades, so they can actually burst whichever target gets hit by Morgana Q, and you're Aphelios with Fleet and Cleanse, you don't deal anything. So in this case where if you are winning 2v2, it's fine to run in here and just chill here because you know you're winning. But if you're losing, right now you could already be dead if they're playing well. If they're also aware of the fact they need to push this line and they need to contest you early, you're dead here if they're better players. So what you want to do, the foolproof way to do this is run here level 1. You right click right here into this spot, you ward this bush, you base for sweeper. It's the best if support does this, but if you do this with AD carry, it's also not too bad. It's just...
Yeah, I used to do... sorry, ended.
Yeah, you used to?
I used to do with when my support is engaged support and he don't take the sweeper, especially with Kai'Sa and with the
basically it's always good if the support does it, but if your support is not doing it, then you kind of want to do it for your own self. The problem with that is that you might not be able to properly ward for yourself because it will be your support's responsibility to ward for you.
Okay.
So that's the only downside. But if you micromanage your support to ward for you properly, then it's no biggie. So here, like, you don't win 2v2. What are you doing right now? Why are you standing in this bush? Like, what are you doing? Why are you AFK?
I want to auto attack. Like I said, I want to outspace with the green gun always. This is a mistake, but yeah, that was my plan in 90% of the games.
Okay. So you hitting these minions right now, you standing here hitting these minions with your red gun doesn't give you the ability to auto space him with your green when he comes.
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? So you should know that they have better push than you. They have Kai'Sa Q. They can push this wave faster. You wanna like right now, since you see that they're leashing or whatever, you wanna push this wave a little bit, hit these minions a little bit, so that if you see them contesting the push, you already have an advantage in it, right? And when I know I have push advantage, like I'm like, okay, now I have push advantage because I've hit the wave more than the Kai'Sa hit the wave. Then you can look to poke him with your green weapon. But you don't want to poke the enemy with your green weapon and lose the push because of it. You know? Like sometimes when you see these players like Viper and Ruler and me, obviously, poking enemy level 1. So there's a lot of times where I know that I'm losing this push no matter what. If I know that I'm losing the push no matter what with Aphelios, what do I do then, level 1?
Try to poke them.
Yeah, exactly. I poke them because they're pushing the wave, right? And I have the range advantage. So I just play to poke them and I give them push, but at least they took some damage for the push. So, but when I can push, I just push. Like here, they are not here. They are not going with the wave. They're trolling. You just take the push here and don't you know, don't try and be too fancy.
Yeah.
'Cause let's see. Okay, first of all, Lulu should always start Q. Starting E like this is really troll. Like Q on Lulu is way better level 1. Slows deals a lot of, like, they deal same damage and has lower cooldown, so it's always better, and you can use it to push. Again, you're not hitting the wave, you just want to hit the wave because Kai'Sa, like, you especially see Morgana start W, so you know that if they want, they can contest this level 2 push way faster. So just hit the wave, you know?
Yeah.
Because if now you hit level 2 first, you can just run them down. Morgana has no Q, will not have Q.
Yeah.
And they're level 2, and you get hit, and you have to blow. And now you're getting pushed in, when you had all the opportunities to secure push. So, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of, like, the lack of having a strong early game plan / vision of how you play for level 2 if you can. That's something that we have seen in both games so far. Like both games you have the better lane. You're in a better lane position. You have the better matchup, and in both games, like you don't execute properly to like make use of that winning matchup. You know, like your matchup is only winning if you are playing accordingly to the matchup, and then you're winning it. You know.
Yeah.
This is fine. Like right now, you lost push, so it's fine to just focus on poking them. Like, you know, like this is that's fine. But yeah, early game, if you can secure push, you wanna secure it.
Okay.
So here if I'm playing Aphelios, I'm just trying to get rid of my weapons now as soon as possible. So I think you're kind of doing that, just pressing QE, because with these weapons you're really weak. Like you basically wanna get rid of both red and green as soon as possible, basically. So the second you hit level 2, you want to start spamming your spells, not Goom, but just spam your spells to get the second rotation very fast, because the blue-purple is where you actually become strong in lane. Okay, you're using your abilities, that's fine. Rengar is in river. Your jungler is near, Morgana no Q. Morgana is no Q now. You have this weapon combination is also pretty good. Like here, I don't want you to see click back anymore. I just want you to like walk up
forward.
Here and try to root them into your sniper Q. It's like a really good trait, you know. Even if enemy jungler is there somehow, they have nothing on you. They have no Morgana Q. And Kha'Zix, like worst case, you have to burn flash.
Yeah.
But just because Morgana shot her Q like that, like for no reason, it should already, like, it is an indicator of Kha'Zix probably not being there, right?
Yeah, it's like a Breach gank, lose the Q, you walk forward, he can do nothing.
Yeah. Also here, again, I want you to play a little bit more forward. Like 1v1 trades with Kai'Sa are always winning. Morgana cannot hit you if you're standing here. I want you to position yourself in the minion wave like this, because Aphelios into Kai'Sa is a really good matchup for Aphelios. Like basically, you outtrade him on his range every time. So I want it to be like just a little bit more position in the wave, because here, this is not an angle. If Morgana is playing here, she's useless if you're standing here, you know? Like the only times I'm afraid of Morgana, like if this Morgana is good, if this Morgana is any good, he's playing here, Kai'Sa is playing here, then I'm scared, because then I can actually get engaged on. But if Morgana is playing this side and you're behind your minions, there's nothing to ever fear, so you are playing too safe in this current situation. Also, your wave is in a position where you can never get ganked, so... Okay.
And with the new parts, you always start Doran's Blade, no?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I played 2 games on it, but I think so for now.
Okay.
Like, see, so here, same thing. I want you to look at your resources right now. I want you to consider that you have a good matchup. Like, this guy you're more HP than this guy. You still have a potion, so you can be even more HP. You know, like, this is good wave position for you, because you're in a winning matchup. If he wants to farm, he has to walk up here to hit this, which is in your range, and you can fuck him. Like, again, here you are safe. I wanted to challenge him on this cannon. Like, my mindset on this cannon is that if he wants to go for it, I will trade him, you know? I don't want you to hit this for no reason. Actually, you don't want to be pushing here. Your Rengar is topside. You only want to last it. So is Kha'Zix actually. But then again, like pushing here doesn't accomplish anything really. You just want to play here to like maximize, like to just fuck him in trades, you know? Like you allowed him to hit this cannon 4 times for free. You should stand here, and if he walks up, you do auto, Q, root, switch weapon, auto Q, and he takes so much damage, and it's such a good trade for you. And you also have Lulu's shield on top of that, so like Morgana doesn't offer anything in this trade, but Lulu offers at least her shield, makes it even better.
Yeah.
So it's also like good to, basically it's good to know that, it's good to think about how the 1v1 matchup goes for you, because this is like a scenario where you can trade in 1v1, and Aphilos into Kai'Sa is winning 1v1 at pretty much every stage of the game in minion wave, right? As long as you're playing in a minion wave, you are always outtrading Kai'Sa. So that's like kind of the matchup.
Okay.
Again, holding the wave here is good because that means you're playing under these creeps. Morgana never has any threat on you, no matter where she stands, and if Kai'Sa wants to last it, she has to walk up. But here, they're doing a good thing, and they're hiding. Because this is not freezing. This is not freezing. So if they're good, they hide here, and they see what you do. If you're hard pushing, they stay, and if you're not hard pushing, they base. You kind of have to hard push because you assume that they're basing, so that's okay. That's fine. Morgana stays and freezes. You need to make sure that this doesn't happen, because...
I should have started... Yeah.
They actually play, the enemy bot lane played the sequence really well, probably accidentally, but they played it the best way they could. They hit enemy AD carry based, you had to push out, Morgana stays, freezes, wastes your tempo, but ultimately it's fine because you have good weapons to wave clear. But yeah.
Yeah, and the next is cannon wave, so here I died. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so in these situations, like, you know he's coming back from base, you know he's pretty strong. You need to be careful because right now they want to fight you. They had the base over you. They also see that you're no mana, so they actually played it super well. Already here.
I should go out now. Yeah.
I mean, here you can still play here, but now that I see Morgana walking like this to me, I know he's flashing on me. You know what I mean? Like I know he's flashing, so it just comes down to like, I guess, experience and like realizing that they can all in you. But actually, you don't have enough mana to snare him, so you can't live.
Yeah.
If you had enough mana, you could like Q and flash out and you'd probably live, but yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I mean, again, I think I'm picking up like on a lot of... Like the laning phase has a lot of flaws, so I think it's like a good... Probably like a point of area to focus on, right?
Yeah.
I think this is like... If you're playing a winning matchup and you're not winning it, then that's a really big problem in Master, where the matchup actually really matters. So this game, like your level 1 is way stronger. Pyke with Hail of Blades is 10 times stronger than Alistar level 1, so I'm not really worried about thinking how I need to like contest push because I'm most likely going to get it. Also Kai'Sa is really good for level 2 always, so let's see how we played out. See again, Pyke is also really good with Sweeper level 1, so you kind of want to start Sweeper, but you have positioned this game, they can't really contest you. What you could also do, since you know you're so much stronger in 2v2, you can face check, like you can go here and you can also, you can check this bush, you can check this bush, you can check tri-bush together. Because you know, if you face check any of them 2v2, you always win with Pyke. So you could actually face check 3 bushes here that you're not face checking, you know?
Yeah.
And you might think, okay, maybe they're stacking 5-man. It's very low chance of them stacking 5-man. If they stack 5-man, then I just accept it, you know? But no one ever stacks 5-man in fucking tri-bush on bot lane. In Master Tier especially, so. Okay, hit the wave a little bit. They're trying to contest. I think here already you are... Look what's happening.
Yeah, I just step back when my support is stepping up.
Your support is about to contest this bush, and this bush is really important because if your Pyke is in there and they are not, they can't play. And you are clicking back. Your Pyke is clicking forward and you're clicking back. Like this is...
Yeah, completely desync.
Yeah. So here, if you are like here, this auto attack, you should be here, and this should be going on the Alistar. And if Pike hooks the Alistar, you are getting a good trade on him. So like here, Pike wastes his Hail of Blades, only gets one auto attack off, and this is, yeah, I mean, not ideal. Also, why didn't you Q him? You could get a nice isolated Q right now. Would be pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So here I'm already pinging Pike to go in, because like right now, look, Pike could already be here and trying to like Q on them, because you are gonna get level 2 here no matter what. But it was a small window, so not too bad. Okay, you have a big slow push, a big ass slow push. So what are you thinking right now?
First of all, I was thinking the jungle will come, the enemy jungle.
Yeah, that's a good concern, because Belvet can be there level 3. Like Belvet can do 3 camps and combo level 3, so I think the word is good. Because right now you have 0 information, so this word is pretty good. So your guy right now, Rice, spotted that his raptors are up. Do you know what that means?
He will be bot side, but he is not bot side now. Or probably he invade the echo jungler, the bot side echo jungler.
Okay, so first of all, yeah. I mean, it's really good to know what kind of pathings junglers want to take. Like Belvet always wants to start on raptors, to my last knowledge. And this guy, he did not invade your echo, because your echo is level 3 after 3 topside camps, and he did not start his raptors. So that means that he for sure started in his top side, so that he is going to his bot side right now. Like, that's what I know from this frame right now. Like, that is literally where he is. He's probably finishing his... He's probably at the same position where Echo is, just inverted, right?
Yeah.
So, and he has no mid prio, and you have bot prio. So what does this scream to me?
What? Can you repeat?
So, we know that Rek'Sai is here. Or, sorry, Belvet is here on the map, where I just showed, where I just clicked. Yes. And you have big mid prio, and you have bot lane priority. What should this scream?
Invade.
Yes. So I will ping invade, I will ping assistance here, because he's gonna do raptors now. And
we can just clear this way finding the red buff.
As a detail, like if this Belvet is good, since he knows that he has no bot prio, no mid prio this game, he can do like these 3 camps and look to gank mid to get to like force prio, or he just does this, and ganks bot to like force prio. But like gank is always a flip, like, but in this situation he wants to, like he fucked up his pathing. He's pathing into 2 lazy lanes essentially, so he should get invaded. So here I'm pushing and I'm focusing on the invade. Okay, never mind, he's ganking mid lane. Then I don't need to hard push so much anymore, and I mean, hard pushing is still fine. It's just he ganks mid, your mid lane dies, even though he walked over a ward. That happens, but if that doesn't happen and he keeps clearing his jungle like he normally does, I just wanted to invade him, because it's perfect. It's like the perfect opportunity for you. Okay, you're hard winning this. So here this Alistar is super low. I'm not, like here, you should not be panicking, you know? Don't panic, you cannot lose this. You don't have to go for the extra auto attack, because right now Zeri can go on you. But here, after this, you don't have to keep running. Zeri has no longer threat on you, because her E runs out, and you can go for the Alistar. You know, like they have 0 threat on you right now. They absolutely cannot do any damage to you anymore, because Alistar is no combo, and Zeri auto attacks can be blocked by Pike. So like here, I think I'm immortal if I'm playing this, right? Do you see the angle?
Yeah.
Because I think here, if the Alistar he has to flash this hook. If he doesn't flash this hook, he is dead. He should be dead, you know? So I'm not walking back. Again, I'm not walking back. Like you are walking back when the hook is charging already.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if he hits or not.
Okay, so here, now it's fine to be scared, because Alistar combo is coming up again. So I'm chilling here and I'm thinking, okay, I'm in this situation. What needs to happen? Do I base here? Where is my jungler? Are they gankable? Like these all all these questions are going through my head. And I see that Echo is near, and I know that they are in a position where they can get ganked. We have good gank setup, we have Pyke. So I will ping my jungler to come. Here you should, I think 100% ping your jungler to come bot.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he's already, look where he already is, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
And keep in mind that if you're playing as Alistar or any melee support, and they have Glacial, they're twice as easy to kill on a gank, because they don't get any tankiness. They're like one-shot. Alistar with Glacial is a one-shot before level 6.
Yeah.
Because now you're gonna have a problem. If your jungler doesn't give you any help now, and you don't base right now in this moment, then you're fucked, because they're gonna have more sustain because of Alistar passive, they're already more healthy, and then you're gonna be in a fucked position because your jungler might be patting away, and enemy jungler might come into you, and you might just get turbo fucked. So if your jungler cannot help you, if your jungler in this position cannot help you, here, I will legit like pretend to go and here to ward, and I will just press B here, because this is pushing into you. So you could take a decent base here, you know? I think the next wave is even canon. If the next wave is canon and your jungler cannot help you, then you base here. If your jungler is here and can help you, then you don't base and you try and make something happen, right? It was not canon, but it was still a decent wave to base on, because like your Pyke can play bushes and can play fake pressure and can actually try and freeze the wave here. So it really just depends on, is your jungler able to help you, yes or no? If not, take base, wave is pushing into me. Pyke can maybe try and hold and freeze and stall time.
They misplayed.
Oh wow, that is really terrible what this Alistar does.
Yeah.
He goes on the full health Pyke when he has no aftershock. And yeah, I mean they fuck up really hard. But that is it. That is a lot of games. As an AD carry in Master Tier especially, like enemy will fuck up at some point in the game. So as long as you make less mistakes, you're like gonna be fine. You're actually gonna win. Okay, trimming the wave here a bit is fine. We haven't seen any jungler, have we? We have not seen him anywhere, so this can be potentially dangerous. Because if he knows that you haven't seen his jungler, then he might like fake pressure here, and it's gonna be hard for you to break. Let's see. Yeah, you haven't seen his jungler. It's fine to base here on this bad wave, because in my mind, enemy jungler will be here. So it's just fine to take a bad base here. He pushes it in. That's actually fine.
Fiesta time.
Hmm?
Fiesta time. Yeah, I'm so fucking fed.
Yep. Oh, don't cancel your base, I think. Like, look at this frame, you can't kill. You're gonna have so much temp advantage if you take that base. But, since you know Belvet is dead, you cancel this base if you know that Alistar is there and that you can cut him off, you know? But I think that's like, you cannot predict that outcome right now, you know? So here I'm always taking the base, because I think the Zeri should run further into your jungler if he's afraid of you coming.
Here, in my mind, I think I was thinking about, okay, they don't have the right to pass from out here.
Yeah, I'm trolling, sorry, I'm trolling. You're right, you are right. I'm actually, what the fuck, I'm stupid as fuck. I don't know why I didn't think, like, oh my god, my brain is shutting off. It's actually a really good play what to do. Yeah, double buster, you're pretty strong, and yeah, I mean, if you base, he might just be able to pass, but if you don't let him pass, he loses a shit ton. So that was pretty good.
Here we died both, but I don't know if I misplayed or something.
Let's see. This is good. You know. So the only reason you're hitting the Alistar like this, in your head, should be because he has Glacial and you know you can burst him. If this is not your thought, then you are inting, you know? If he has Aftershock and you're letting yourself get comboed like that, you're, yeah. But here, to be honest, I would be running because this guy is level 5, he has full lethal tempo, so do you. I mean, you didn't pop your cookie. And Pyke had... Oh, like here, I think the best is to run to your tower and try to kite to Pyke, because he will not be able to dodge Pyke if Pyke Qs from the bush, you know? Should be coming up soon. But yeah, the initial idea to like try and like disrupt this path for them is good. If you know that you can fight them, you know? Which here I think you can. Because you have double buffs, you popped your potion a bit too late. Yeah, you popped... I think you would actually have a really good outcome if you popped your potion as soon as you started fighting. You know? Like, it is actually important. Because this fight, look, 6 minutes. Yeah. 12 seconds. You would have had 150 HP more. That would have literally made a difference here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you
and with one auto he's dead. Yeah.
And this is the kind of game where you kind of can't really make a lot of mistakes, because while your matchup is winning in lane pretty hard early, like if you get behind, they're going to be both useless essentially.
Yeah.
Pyke into Alistar kind of is like that. Oh well, but they're inting it really hard. Jesus Christ, that Alistar. You guys... Okay. So I think here I would just pop Ghost. I know he has no combo, I would just run him down and not waste your ulti, you know? You are wasting your ulti right now. Maybe he has flash, then I would ult if he flashes out, but yeah, you kind of wasted your ulti. Also, this guy has lethal tempo and ulti. The rule of thumb, if you're playing Yanzeri, if he ults, you run, and you let it run out. If it's not like a fight where you cannot kite it out, right? Alright.
On this game I start like so strong and I lose it.
Yeah. Generally I don't like going at XP choose before Q evolve. I think you want to rush Q evolve on this champ.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will type in 2v2 visualization because like the tool that like how I basically practice my matchups is like I think about how they go kind of, because you need to have certain triggers in your mind that like when this happens, I need to do this, you know? For example, if Alistar combos Pyke and he has no Aftershock, we can't lose, you know? Like these types of conditions I have like in my head, so that when this happens, I instantly know how to react. And for example, like you're fighting and Zeri ults, okay, now I need to, if possible, kite it out. So like this game, there is like a lot of times where, you know, like you need to be more decisive when things like these happen, like these triggers happen.
Okay.
Okay, wait, what's happening here? Alistar dies. They're on Herald. Alistar respawned, you know where he's running. He's running. Okay, so here I think you should not be basing yet. Do you know why?
Where is Alistar? I didn't show.
That's the thing, you don't know. He might be coming bot, but he also might be coming to this fight, you know? Like, the thing is... Let's see. Like, if this Alistar is running top right now... he should be the reason that their team wins the skirmish, right?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be there and your Pyke isn't. And in that case, the Zeri should not be allowed to farm on bot. But let's say Like, look, the Zeri is not even here. If the Zeri is here and you're backing off, that they're winning topside fight, and the Zeri is not even getting punished on like the other side of the map, right? So here, I want to hit this tower and see where Alistar goes. If Alistar goes bot, okay, I back off, but if Alistar shows top, we can dive the Zeri. Because here they want topside fight and you backed off, Zeri just caught the wave on the tower, you know? I would at least, if I can, try and dive the pike. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty situational, especially here. I'll probably wait for pink ward, because I know that right now I need to pull some magic to like win this game.
Okay.
You hard shove. I think here I'm hitting plates because I see everyone. You see that there's no fight on mid. You should go hit plate here and ping your team to back off, because why is Zeri here when there's a way for her to catch, you know? She's trolling with this move. But you're not taking this plate, you are like trolling in return. It's fine if they start Drake, like you don't mind if they start Drake, you will have like champs with flank on them. You know, so here you should be hitting botline tower.
Okay.
So here you can do something similar. Here you're hitting botline tower, while you're hitting botline tower, you're like paying attention to how they're rotating, and maybe your Pike and Echo can like go on them in the rotation and you can join with ulti. Like this Zeri is mid lane roaming, trolling, and she's half HP basically, so you don't punish properly here.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because I think a lot of the times you have to have the mindset that, like, what is a guaranteed play? You know what I mean? Like, you want to play for guaranteed plays. That's like how best players play. Because here, pushing this wave is a guaranteed play, you know? And it's also guaranteed that if he doesn't respond to this wave, he's losing something, you know? So, but it is not guaranteed for Zeri if she's running mid that she gets this kill, or it's less chance of being guaranteed, you know? It's not 100%. I will only run mid lane if I think, okay, like, I kill him 99% basically, you know? That's the only time I'm dropping a wave. Or where I think, okay, this game is so fucking doomed, I need to go somewhere and roam, and I don't care about dropping this wave, essentially. But you moving here is, again, like not betting on a guaranteed play. Hitting towers is guaranteed play. You moving here is just thinking that there's going to be a fight that happens, which is not a guaranteed play. You can also make it like less guaranteed for them to have a fight if you just ping your teammates to back off. Correct?
Yep.
So I guess focus on what plays are guaranteed and which are just assuming the enemy will int. So here, you need to be really careful. You just did Drake, your Ryze moved. You need to look at the minimap now. Your Ryze needs to go mid and catch the wave. Here, you don't want to be taking this fight. You are right now going to get cornered by the Talon if he wants to come. So you need to have the mindset, right? Like a lot of the times, if you're doing Drake and the enemy is not contesting it, like you just did Drake and the enemy did not contest. So because you did Drake, you had to give up something, right? Like you had to come here, use your time to get Drake. And while that was happening, the enemy was using their time to push waves. So right now, it is their time to come here and get control, right?
Yeah. Here so in my mind, I was thinking, I'm so strong, I have Q board, I have an item, I wanna fight.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I forced this.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, it's important to be aware of how strong you are, but it's even more important to be aware of enemy windows. Like, this is the elo where actually enemy windows matter a lot, because people in this elo, they're starting to roam, you know, and they're starting to play on man advantage. Here you're always taking a fight that will have no man advantage because you are not looking at their minimap enough. Like, you need a crucial skill that a challenger AD carry has and a master AD carry is lacking is looking at the minimap and knowing what the map state is, you know? Like, try and get better at reading the map state, you know?
Yeah, my awareness is what.
Yeah, and how can you work on it, right? Like, you can go and replays and you pause, you pause frame and you look at the minimap and you think like, okay, what information should I be reading from this right now, right? Because if I look at the minimap, I can read what's happening or what is about to happen in like the next, in like 1 second, right? And that's basically how challenger players play. They just look at minimap and they instantly know what's happening. So here, again, like you need to get better at reading the map state of your minimap.
Yeah, yeah, and Talon is moving. Yeah.
Alright, let's do another game.